There are many ways universal design can be integrated in early childhood education settings such as childcare, kindergarten, and primary schools. So today I'm going to provide you some information on how you could integrate universal design into your design when you graduate. What is disability? Disability is a condition that leads to restrictions on individuals to complete everyday activities. Disability can come in many ranges, including intellectual, psychiatric, cognitive, neurological, sensory, or physical impairment. Disability can also be permanent or likely to be permanent. So what is disability inclusion? Disability inclusion is including individuals with disabilities in everyday activities and encouraging them to contribute in similar roles as other individuals that do not have a disability. Therefore, this is called disability inclusion. Disability inclusion can lead to have an increase of individuals contributing in socially expected life roles and activities, which includes being a student, worker, friend, relative, and a community member. So why is disability inclusion important? According to ABS Australia, almost 1 in 5 Australians reported with disability. Having most individuals, 78.5%, have a disability with physical conditions, which includes back pain, whereas 21.5% of other individuals have a disability due to mental and behavioural disorders. It is important to have disability inclusion because individuals that are disabled can experience many significant disadvantages whilst having a disability. So it is important that we all understand the relationship on the way other people function and how they contribute to the society, and making sure that everyone is given the same opportunities to contribute in everyday aspects of life to the best of their capabilities and needs. Disability of children and schooling in Australia. According to ABS Australia, 7.2% of children are disabled aged 0 to 14 years. The difficulty of a children's disability can be according to their limitations. It can be starting from those with only restrictions to schooling to individuals with limitations with regular activities alternating from moderate to severe. Statistics also shows that over half of children with disability have profound or severe disability, whilst almost 20% have disability ranging from moderate to mild. However, 11% of disabled children are not limited in regular activities, although have restrictions in schooling, with the remaining of 14% neither restricted in regular activities or schooling. Barriers of schooling amongst children with disability. According to ABS Australia, school-aged children that have a disability also report in having restrictions with schooling. About 3 in 5, 60%, have learning difficulties, whilst 37% of children have difficulties fitting in socially and 36% have trouble in communicating. However, only 20% of children with disabilities have no restrictions to schooling. Children and family have also experienced exclusion and discrimination in early childhood settings and also have trouble to gain access in quality education. Universal design is comprehensively define the user. The main focus is not only on individuals with disabilities, but it is with all individuals. It stimulates individuals to have the idea that everyone has a disability and designing things to make every person to have access to. Universal design in 1997 at North Carolina State University, a group had established a list of 7 principles under a grant from the National Institute of Disability and Rehabilitation Research. The 7 principles of universal designs are equitable use, flexibility in use, simple and intuitive use, perceptible information, tolerance of error, low physical effort, size and space for approach and use. Universal design for early childhood education. According to DARA, universal design for early childhood education delivers an organizing framework for manufacturing the fields of early childhood education and special education. Also holds an environmental method to supporting high quality for early childhood education for all students with and without a disability. Earlier, we have now known that there are 7 principles of universal designs. However, we are going to go through 3 principles that we could integrate the universal design into your own design practice when you graduate. The 4 principles that could integrate are equitable use of a single course that is available for students with a range of various capabilities. For example, playgrounds, outdoor areas, and school grounds. It shows that contributing in natural environments offer dependable and concrete opportunities for children to improve their development in all areas. Children are more interested in being outside, availability to outdoor play areas, and a range of spaces comprising private, personal, and social is important to children. This image shows an inclusive playground where both children with and without disability can play in. You can also see that the playground provides a ramp where children with wheelchairs can also have access to. 2. Tolerance for error. Numerous resources of performance. School teachers inspires commitment by minimizing excessive barriers of contribution. Teachers providing a supportive learning environment by having ongoing assistance when needed by students. For example, having teachers that specifically teach disabled children. Having teachers that specifically teach disabled children are able to have a better knowledge on how students that are disabled contribute and learn in school. This image shows a disabled student learning at a school with a one-on-one teacher. Also shows that teacher knows that what the student's learning capabilities are. 3. Size and space for approach. Having suitable environments for learning. Classroom space and the curriculum allows for disparity in students' physical and cognitive access. This image shows a very spacious classroom which can be useful for students with wheelchairs to access around the room. The benefits of universal design. Integrating universal design has many benefits, but first of all, universal design is economical. Universal design does not only concrete in designing products and environments for only disabled people, it utilizes products in different ways that can be benefit to everyone. Universal design is also visually appealing. Designing products for special needs are provided with more consideration to their appearance. Lastly, universal design is marketable. Lastly, including individuals with a range of disabilities in your design will ensure that every individual's needs are met. Remember that integrating in universal design will benefit both individuals with and without disabilities.